What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy McNugs with a newer video of computers. Now, yesterday, I took some time. I had some spare parts and towers laying around. I started plugging them all in, see which ones was working and which ones didn't, and I kind of mashed them all into one. So this video is to show you exactly what I did, transferred and everything, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, here we are. We have the basic. I actually found this in the trash. The plate still goes on. Everything was on it. Side plate, everything. Motherboard included, but I took out the motherboard originally, which this piece needs to go back in. But originally it was a classic Dell XPS monitor with a Intel 2 Duo processor, I do believe. With it, there's still some thermal paste. Yep, an Intel Core 2 quad processor. The heatsink fan that originally came with the motherboard had to be unscrewed. Had to be unscrewed to remove the motherboard, so I wasn't actually able to salvage the plate and everything, and there's a possibility that the CPU is fried. I had this hooked up, plugged in, running, and all the ports were working, but I wasn't getting any display. Now the thing with this is there is no built-in display factors. For that being said, you had to install graphics cards. Now, I've done that. It didn't work. Even with the cheap graphics cards, didn't work. The cooling fan I'd like to reuse, but what I used was I was able to get a HP Pavilion case. Sorry, I cut the bracket here. I was going to try swapping everything from here into here. Wasn't able to do that. The power supply box itself was way too big. So I swapped out the HP Pavilion motherboard with the Dell XPS one, hooked everything back up. I was able to upgrade to 12 gigabyte RAM with 8 gigabyte. Let's see what we have for. With an 8 gigabyte, I believe Ripjaw DDR3 RAM at 1600 rating. I wish I can zoom in. Focus problems on cameras. Yeah. 1600 information, yada yada yada. It only took me about a good hour to tear down everything, test everything, and get it all back into place. The port chip, there we go. The really only difficult thing is getting these back in. But without further ado, I'll put that in after the video is done. I only have one hand. I added in a quick graphics card to see if these still work, and they do, so we can unplug that. The motherboard has built-in graphics with VGA and DVI cable. This port only has one PCI 16 express port. Others are just the quick ports. I kind of wish I would have kept the Dell motherboard, that it would have still worked, but also we have a 1 terabyte hard drive which I formatted and was able to recover Windows 7 on. Windows 7 Home Premium. Now, when it comes to computers, it's pretty easy. You just got to make sure that your power supply has the ports to power. This one actually has the ability to power older stuff and newer stuff. I tucked the cables up here for better cable management. But, yeah. So overall, CPU fan also. This is a 2x4 when the plug is there for the 2x2. But the thing with the 2x4, you can still use it on a 2x2 plug, because the outline will fit the 2x2, and the extra 4 is just for a little bit more power. But that's if you have to power a lot more stuff. But obviously a basic HP Pavilion motherboard, it's a mid ATX. These things don't require much power, but having a 750 watt power supply sure does help because it reassures me that I can run anything in here and not have to worry about it. So anywho, thank you guys for viewing today with the computer update. I do not know why I'm always out of focus. I hope to see you guys soon, and take it easy. Bye-bye.